in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal pulling. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order 2 K1s on that, put confetti on, catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. Having ganger on him. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Got the trenches banging on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This is the real thing. Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Here's a look at some of the stats for Derek Lively.
And, guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Harden out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Johnson is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Peterson in at the 2-guard spot. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now here's Durant.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Thompson outside. On the wing, Harden. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the tray. Harden's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Rockets. Peterson the pass to Johnson. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Peterson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you, Kev.
And Allie, thanks so much. And so it's Atlanta with it. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Lively a screen on Thompson. Lets it fly from 18. Peterson misses.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Harden the pass to Şengün. Count that one.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Here's Peterson. Playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. To the right side. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. KD looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Yes, that goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Thompson. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Harden outside. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Here's Peterson. Pass to Okongwu. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Harden will bring it up for Houston. Now here's Durant, covered by Johnson. Outside Durant. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lively with the screen. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
KD against Johnson. Fires the 3. And Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Oh, KD could sit out there all day and nail 3s if the defense lets him.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Peterson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Well, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Harden surveying the D. Latrey. Okongwu grabs the board.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Peterson, that's good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Goes up at the stripe. Now, here's Okongwu. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. There's Peterson. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Got that one up quick.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumper. Smith is lethal off ball.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Peterson. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Okongwu kept alive and finished off by Lively.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Shepard's checked in for Thompson. Free throw, no good for Lively. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
Smith up top. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Harden kicks to Smith. Here's Shepard, covered by Okongwu. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Offline with his three.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Peterson. Shot, high post, and it falls over the rim and in. 8 points for him. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Harden. Good, nice job down low. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Checked in for Houston. Now that we have a second, take a look at the Here's Peterson. He's covered by Thompson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. No good there. Newell out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Johnson, and it's Peterson in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Here's Şengün. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Harden kicks to Şengün. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Eason's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
On the wing, Johnson takes the three. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Hawks.
You could see that one in his eyes. Johnson was looking to answer that three as he was coming up the floor.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Newell. And the shot goes in. Newell's got his second bucket of the night. Rockets trail by 5. Harden outside. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Here's Peterson. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to Newell. 2 points. That one goes. Newell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Kevin Durant comes in for Jari Eason. Johnson against KD. Thompson sets the pick for Harden. Down low. And Thompson throws it down.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Johnson outside. To the inside. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Harden outside. Pass to Adams. 5 to shoot. And some nice passing there by Houston. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Here's Peterson, following the score by Houston. Basket counts. Peterson's got 7.
Shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Outside, KD. KD, so efficient in there.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Here's Peterson. He has 7. Okongwu with a screen on Harden. Puts it up from 15. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Pass to Adams. Durant against Johnson. A shot by Harden. Wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
The Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Pass to Durant. Adams with the screen on Johnson. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Kevin Durant.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Peterson. He has 7. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Houston.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks leading. Over to the left wing. Lively a screen on Thompson. Goes up from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out. Houston's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. For 3. Peterson grabs the miss. Man has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. Beyond the arc. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Shepard the pass to KD. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Shepard, top of the key. Over Johnson. KD's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Peterson. He has 7. Johnson outside. Jacks up a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
That one, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 5. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm with Coach Udoka. Specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them off the glass, make them beat us from the perimeter, and I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hawks leading by 5. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. A perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the point. Now, here's Johnson. Shoots over KD. The 3. They get it back. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 5-point game. Okongwu a screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. KD using his length inside.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Misses the 3. Inside. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And they call an illegal screen here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Hawks. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And I think for the Hawks, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Here's Peterson. Good D by Thompson.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Good work inside from Smith Jr., putting that size to work.
To the paint, here's Okongwu.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Thompson. Johnson against KD. Shoots over Johnson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. KD's got 17.
And that make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
And it's Houston on the break. And Thompson throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Okongwu goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Alperen Şengün, second team foul. Onyeka Okongwu, one shot.
And that one falls for Okongwu. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Thompson dishes to Smith. Outside, KD. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. Misses. First time against 7 makes for this game. The Hawks leading by 6. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lively is screen on Durant. Elbow shot is on the way. And again, it's Atlanta.
If you're waiting for him to miss, he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Lets it go. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Here's Peterson. Lively is screen on Thompson. And again, it's Atlanta.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Durant. He's got 19. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Peterson. Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. Going inside, and Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Smith outside. Outside Durant. Now Harden. Pass to Şengün. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks leading by 8. Johnson, the pass to Peterson. Lively with the screen. This one for 3. And finished off by Lively.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Now here's Durant. He's got 21. And here's Harden for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Peterson. with that one. 19 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Durant against Johnson. KD dishes the Harden. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Atlanta making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Shepard's checked in. He's off on the second.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And here are the Rockets now after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Şengün. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And it's 8 points for Şengün. To the middle. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Şengün with the ball. Lively defending. KD against Okongwu. That one goes in. KD's got 10 points in just the second half.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
From past the arc. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Johnson with a screen on Harden. Daniels passes to Johnson. Clock at 6 to the paint. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. And the shot goes down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Lively. The shot by KD. No good. The Hawks leading by 10. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
And here are the Rockets now, following the 3 by Atlanta. Pass to Şengün. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Outside Daniel. For the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Smith outside. At the elbow, it's Şengün. Pass to KD. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. And that's now 25 points for Kevin Durant.
And when you look at Şengün's assist numbers, he's already proven to be an elite passer for a big man.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. To the inside, lets it fly. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Harden.
And one of the top scorers in the game, Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Okongwu is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Peterson in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Durant, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Durant's got 14 points now in the second half. For Atlanta, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 26.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Now here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got the game tied up here for Houston.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Houston making some changes. Şengün comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. Good on both. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Okongwu against Smith. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Harden. Rebound, Atlanta. Lively's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Well, he was determined to get that whistle. Jalen Johnson never even thought about backing off.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson is just a do-it-all kind of guy. He can hit the 3, he can create offense for his teammates, and then he gives you great effort defensively.
Now here's Durant. He's feeling it, and he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
And finished off by Lively. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. It's Harden down low.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
Here's Peterson. Covered by Smith. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Defensive foul. Jabari Smith, Jr., third. 15th foul. Darren Peterson.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Peterson. He's covered by Thompson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Harden outside. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Darren Peterson. One shot.
Rockets trail by 8. And here's Harden. Outside Durant. And that one falls.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
The Hawks leading by 4. Lively a screen on Harden. Now Okongwu. Here's Peterson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
First free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Rockets trail by 5. Smith outside. Durant with it. Screen by Şengün. Strong move off the glass.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Thompson. There's 1:38 left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Harden. Durant against Johnson. Poked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. The Hawks leading by 3. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson with a screen on Thompson. Five on the clock. 18 feet out. Count it.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Johnson against KD.
Nerves of steel, Mr. Şengün.
And here's Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Okongwu. Oh, what a play inside.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throw.
No good from three. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Durant misses the three. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now we present our player of the game.
of the